Welcome back to Sledhead 24/7. I'm Carly Evelyn along with my co-host Jeff Fisher. Now Jeff, the 2014 Skidoo Freeride has been reborn this season, and might I say a very robust sled.
Yes, it is. It's specifically designed around the rider that wants to be off trail or powder play. And there's key features in that RS chassis that makes taking those big hits very easy.
Well, Fish, let's get to it. Take a look.
Okay, we're up in the upper Midwest, riding and evaluating. Paulie, we got some great snow today.
Yes, we did. We got a couple feet of fresh powder, and we've got the new Skidoo Freeride 137, 16-inch wide track. This thing floats, it hits bumps, it takes us anywhere we want to go fish.
Yeah, and then some places you probably shouldn't be. But I tell you what, this thing is like a race sled and a Summit met. With this 800 E-Tech, it's on steroids.
It really is. It pulls so hard. It's so nimble. It's narrow in the front end, carving through the trees. It's just a blast to ride.
You know, it is a blast to ride, and I think we should go ride it and let everybody know what we think. The first thing I do when I get on this Freeride is I want to jump something. You're just looking for something to jump because the suspension is so plush and it takes the big hits so well, you just want to ramp off of something.
The Skidoo Freeride 137 also has the 800 E-Tech. That engine is phenomenal. It's quiet, it's powerful, it's very linear.
With the 800 E-Tech and the more aggressive track that these have on them, these things hook up and the 0 to 80 is just phenomenal.
It pulls very hard from the initial engagement of the clutch all the way through. There's no peakiness with the pipe, no RPM changes. It pulls fantastic. This thing's designed for hitting massive bumps, dropping in. I mean, just bashing and crashing.
The rider position on this sled, you want to stand up a little more. It's got the Summit bars with the Summit riser.
I like it. The handlebars are much taller. Your gauges are down in the console flat. So when you're standing up and looking down, the visibility is fantastic.
But what's really neat over the Summit, it's got big, wide running boards. So for a guy backcountry riding and hitting the bumps, you've got a lot of choices to where to put your feet.
So out here boondocking and putting your leg from side to side, jumping back and forth, that's what it's for.
With this suspension is modeled after the race sleds, but yet it has a 137R motion and makes the adjustability and the small bump ride as well as the big crush bumps with this sled is great.
It's got a much narrower seat and shorter.
But you got to remember, you go in the Skidoo accessory book, they have different seat options, they have different bag options, they have different windshield options, so you can dress this up and make it more for your riding style.
This thing is designed for boondocking, cutting in and out of trees, and jumping and hitting big bumps.
The person who'd really love the Skidoo Freeride is a person who's going off, doing a little off trail, hitting some obstacles, and want to ride a little more aggressive. The power of the 800 and the suspension is really great for taking the big hits.
Still ahead, with the plug-and-play feature from Skidoo, Carly and Fish accessorize the Renegade with ease. And how much technology from the track gets to the trail? Polaris Racing has the inside scoop. Stay tuned.